Before Allah blesses you with power, He doesn't hand it over instantly. He prepares you for it. Every great blessing comes with a process, and every process begins with transformation. Many people pray for success, influence, or leadership, but few realize that Allah's path to power is filled with divine signs and silent lessons. If you've been facing isolation, unexpected challenges, or deep emotional shifts lately, it may not be random. It could be Allah shaping you for something greater. Power in the wrong hands can destroy, but in the hands of a purified soul, it uplifts and inspires. In this video, we'll uncover 5 powerful signs that Allah is preparing to bless you with power, and how to recognize them before your breakthrough arrives. Stay with me till the end, because understanding these signs could completely change how you see your current situation. Sign 1. Isolation and separation. Before Allah blesses a believer with power or influence, He often begins with separation. This stage can feel lonely and confusing because people you once relied on suddenly drift away. Doors that once opened easily begin to close, and familiar spaces no longer bring comfort. But this isolation is not abandonment, it is protection. Allah removes the noise around you so that you can finally hear His guidance clearly. When you are surrounded by constant distraction, your heart can't receive divine wisdom. So, Allah gently, and sometimes painfully, detaches you from certain people, habits, or environments that could corrupt your growth. You may not understand it at first, but every person who leaves, every opportunity that fades, is part of Allah's greater plan to refine your soul. Power requires purity, and purity requires solitude. In isolation, your heart learns reliance, not on people, but on the Creator. You begin to find peace in prayer, strength in silence, and meaning in moments of stillness. This phase teaches humility and dependence on Allah alone. It prepares you to lead with wisdom, not arrogance, with compassion, not pride. So, when Allah isolates you, don't see it as a setback. It's His way of saying, I'm preparing you privately for what I will bless you with publicly. Sign 2. Tests and delays. After isolation, Allah often places you in a season of tests and delays. This is the stage where your patience, faith, and emotional strength are refined. You may face repeated disappointments, plans that fall apart, or prayers that seem unanswered. It's natural to question why things aren't moving forward, but every delay is divine timing in disguise. Allah never withholds out of cruelty, He withholds to prepare you for what you've asked for. Tests reveal who you truly are when nothing seems to go your way. Anyone can stay grateful when life is easy, but true faith is shown when your heart remains content even when doors stay closed. Through each delay, Allah removes hidden weaknesses, impatience, arrogance, fear, and replaces them with endurance, wisdom, and trust. These qualities are essential for anyone destined to hold influence or authority. Sometimes Allah delays success because rushing into it could destroy what He intends to build through you. Just as a seed cannot bloom before its season, your blessings will not appear before you are spiritually ready. The struggle you're facing now is not a denial, it's a classroom of divine training. So, when life slows down and everything feels stuck, remember this: Allah is not ignoring your prayers. He's perfecting their answer. Every test you pass, every delay you endure with patience, moves you one step closer to the power and purpose He has written for you. Sign 3. Inner transformation. When Allah is preparing you for power, one of the most profound signs is a deep inner transformation. This stage doesn't involve changes in your surroundings, but within your heart. You begin to notice a shift in your thoughts, values, and priorities. The things that once excited you lose their charm, and you start craving peace over popularity, sincerity over attention, and purpose over pleasure. This change is not accidental. It is Allah softening and reshaping your heart for the responsibility that comes with power. During this phase, you might feel detached from worldly validation. Compliments no longer define your worth, and criticism doesn't break you. You learn to see success not as how much you own or control, but how obedient and grateful you are to Allah. The desire to impress people fades, replaced by the desire to please your Creator. This transformation is the purification of your niyyah, your intention, ensuring that when blessings come, they don't lead to arrogance or corruption. Inner transformation also brings heightened awareness of your actions and words. You begin holding yourself accountable, seeking forgiveness more often, and striving to do good even when no one is watching. Allah places tranquility in your heart and strengthens your connection to Him. This spiritual evolution is what prepares you to handle blessings with humility. Before giving you outward power, Allah gives you inward control over your ego, anger, and desires. And that self-mastery becomes the true foundation of lasting success and leadership. Sign 4. Increase in faith and gratitude. As Allah continues to prepare you for power, a noticeable shift happens within your soul. Your faith deepens, and gratitude becomes your constant companion. Even when circumstances seem unchanged, your heart begins to trust that everything is unfolding according to Allah's perfect plan. You stop asking, "Why me?" and start saying, "Alhamdulillah, this too has wisdom." This mindset marks a major spiritual elevation, one that only comes through experience, patience, and divine guidance. During this stage, you start noticing Allah's mercy in the smallest details, a moment of calm after hardship, an unexpected ease in difficulty, or a simple reminder that strengthens your hope. Your focus moves from what you lack to what you have, and your worship becomes more heartfelt. Salah feels more meaningful, dhikr more soothing, and dua more sincere. Gratitude transforms from words on your lips to a state of being rooted in your heart. This increase in faith and gratitude also protects you from pride once blessings arrive. A grateful soul never forgets the giver behind every gift. You begin to understand that success is not achieved by your effort alone, but by Allah's permission. Gratitude keeps your heart humble and your perspective balanced, allowing you to handle both ease and hardship with maturity. When Allah sees that your faith remains strong regardless of circumstances, He knows your heart is ready for greater responsibility. True power requires spiritual grounding, and gratitude is what keeps that foundation firm. The more thankful you become, the more Allah increases you, not only in blessings, but in inner peace, clarity, and purpose. Sign 5. Hidden opportunities and spiritual clarity. The final stage before Allah blesses you with power is when hidden opportunities begin to unfold and your spiritual vision becomes clearer. After enduring tests and transformation, your heart becomes more aligned with divine wisdom, allowing you to recognize doors that others overlook. What once seemed like coincidences now appear as signs of Allah's plan, guiding you forward. You begin to sense direction, purpose, and peace in your decisions, even when the path is uncertain. This clarity isn't about knowing every detail of your future. It's about trusting that every step is divinely guided. Allah places insights in your heart, ideas, connections, or chances that perfectly fit the season you're in. Suddenly, Situations that once confused you start to make sense. The people who left, the delays that frustrated you, the lessons that humbled you, all start connecting like pieces of a greater design. Hidden opportunities also come as tests of perception. Some may appear small or insignificant, but when you act on them with sincerity, they grow into major turning points. Allah often conceals greatness in simplicity to see who recognizes his signs without arrogance. With this new level of clarity, your actions become intentional, your heart peaceful, and your trust unshakable. You no longer chase power, you attract it through obedience and purpose. When you reach this point, it's a sign that Allah has prepared your soul to handle influence with humility and wisdom. What was once hidden now unfolds, and you realize every moment of struggle was leading you to this divine alignment. Every struggle, delay, and moment of silence from Allah has meaning. If you've recognized any of these signs in your life, know that your season of preparation is almost complete. Allah is getting you ready for something powerful and purposeful. Keep your heart humble, your faith firm, and your gratitude alive. If this video touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Purpose Deen for more spiritual reminders. And before you go, comment this prayer below. Ya Allah, prepare me for the blessings you've written for me. May Allah grant you strength, wisdom, and divine success.